Good morning, 5th grade. This is going to be Mr. Gomez's quick little tutorial on how to make the graphic organizer that we looked at in class, in case maybe you didn't get a chance to do it, or maybe you didn't have your piece of paper ready, okay? You could always pause or rewind this video if I go a little too fast, or if you need to see how I did that again, okay? Here's what you're going to need. You're going to need a piece of either printing paper or a blank piece of paper. Try not to use just a sheet from your ELA notebook. I mean, if that's all you have at home, use that because that's better than nothing. But I highly suggest that you use one of the pieces of blank paper that you got in one of your material pickups, okay? All right, so other than that, you're gonna need a ruler and you're gonna need your pencil, okay? Because we're gonna make that graphic organizer. If you don't have a ruler, just grab a book or grab something that has a straight edge so that you can make a straight line, okay? Here we go. We're gonna hold our piece of paper like this. It's landscape, okay? And we're gonna go from top to bottom with just a bend. Notice, I'm not folding yet because if I fold, I can't go back, okay? I'm just gonna bend, okay? Then I'm gonna bend the bottom to the top like so. I'm gonna create two similar size bends, okay? Kind of looks like a cylinder, okay? Notice, I'll do that again. Top to bottom, and then bottom to top. Okay, I'm overlapping them, okay? When I notice that I have a pretty equal amount of fold, then I'm gonna put down some pressure and I'm going to actually make my two folds. Now it looks like a bookmark, right? It's a long rectangle. If I open this up, notice I have three sections. Kind of like last week when we did creating a nation with our three sections, top, middle, bottom, okay? Here's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna close this down so I still have that rectangle. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go from right to left. I'm not gonna fold yet. I'm just gonna bend, okay? Like so. Notice, I'm bending. I'm not folding yet. Then I'm gonna go from left to right. Imagine it's hugging itself. Imagine the paper is hugging itself, okay? And essentially, I have a little square like so. I'll do that again for those of you that didn't see. Left to right, just bend it, and then right to left, just bend it, okay? Once I have an equal amount like so, then I'm gonna put some pressure down and I'm going to fold, okay? And if it's not perfect, notice it's not perfect, it's okay. There you go. I'm gonna open this guy up and I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sections. I don't need all those 9 sections, okay? So that's when my ruler comes in. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna flip this over so it's not kind of like folding onto myself. I'm gonna use my ruler and I'm also gonna use these folded lines here as a guide. I'm gonna make 2 horizontal lines because remember, we're creating 5 sections. So I'm gonna take my ruler and I'm gonna go right here and I'm going to make a horizontal line from left to right. Like that, okay? There's my first line, easy. Then I'm gonna come down here to the bottom. I'm gonna do the same type of line. It's gonna be a parallel line to that top line. Like that. Hey, that's easy. Okay, now I got my 3 sections clearly indicated. Now, I'm gonna take my ruler and I'm gonna make 2 smaller, that's the key word here, 2 smaller vertical lines, okay? So, I'm not going to start up here. I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to go from here to here. Notice, you don't have to do this, but I'm doing these little X's to show you, okay? There's one, and there's the other. Okay? And then I have my top section, my bottom section, and the 3 middle sections, okay? Remember, the top section that we talked about today, it's going to be the introduction, so I'm going to write down introduction. Like that. And the bottom section down here is going to be called the conclusion. So I'm going to write down conclusion, like that. And then all we did in class, I had you number 1, I had you number 2, just like that, okay? So we have introduction, conclusion, 1 and 2. Don't worry about this, because I think we're going to turn this into something else tomorrow, okay? That's it. Send me an email if you're still having difficulty. Thanks for watching.